All right, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and get this YouTube video out now on, I guess it's technically Friday morning, but on Thursday night. Um, we had Tutu miss by 1 yard. Some people said they got him at 16.5 whenever I put out the video. Maybe they bumped him down because of Puka Nacua playing, but if you got him at 16.5 and you cash for 10x, if you got him where I got him, he missed by a yard, which kind of hurts, but whatever, we move on. Um, but yeah. Good game though. And also Tutu had a deep ball that was underthrown. So that cost him that as well. But whatever. Can't do anything about it. Matthew Stafford cleared with ease. I think Darnold hit in the first quarter. Yeah, Darnold did hit in the first quarter, and then Jefferson soared over his line too. So these three were pretty easy. I only went 2-2 because I thought Puka wasn't playing. But Puka ended up playing, so what do you know? Whatever. We did get this half cash in premium with Jefferson and Darnold. We just need Shedeur and Travis Hunter. I don't really care if you'll see Shedeur and Travis Hunter, because I'm gonna give y'all some more free slips tomorrow, and they will be probably part of it. So you can look to see those guys. Um, but yeah, that's nice to see. We have two other half cashed going into tomorrow as well. So we have three half cashes already for the weekend, which is good. So we'll see what happens with those. But let's get into your free play for Friday. As you can see, I do really like this slip, or else I wouldn't have put that much money down, but that doesn't mean that it's guaranteed to hit, because nothing ever is, but I do really like this play, so I went ahead and kind of nuked it a little bit. Um, but yeah, let's go through it. Woody Marks, 128.5 rushing receiving. I probably should have left the tabs open where I was looking at these stats so I could show y'all, but I'll just reopen them. So if you go to defense first position, USC is playing Rutgers. So if you look at like the Rutgers rushing defense, they're ranked 126 in the nation, which is literally near dead last. But what I look at is these two numbers right here. So you divide 925 by 152. 925 divided by 152. That gives you 6 yards of carry. So Rutgers are allowing 6 yards per carry, right? And then I also, if you look over here, they're allowing nearly like 11 yards per catch to the running backs as well. So that's why I took Woody Marks rushing receiving. But look how many uh, touches this guy gets per game. So he's getting about 20 carries a game over the last 4 games. I don't even think he needs 20 in this game to hit. Honestly, if he averages 6 yards per carry, we need him to carry the ball roughly 17 times, which he's been doing, as you can see here. And then he's getting about 3 to 4 targets per game. So if he catches 3 of those and goes for 11 yards, that'd be 33 plus 102. Yeah, so his line should be around 135 in my opinion. They have him at 128.5. And I do think USC should be leading in this game. So they'll probably look for him to run the ball just so they can run out some clock, especially towards the end of the game. Right here at 128.5. So I like him there for rushing receiving. You can take him for you can take his rushing yards at like 97.5 too if you'd rather do that. But I like his rushing receiving yards. And then moving on in that same game, we're going Monagai, however you say his name. If you look at USC against running backs, it's not too much better than Rutgers. It's a little bit better, but it's not anything crazy. Um, they're ranked 90th in the nation, which, like I said, isn't anything crazy. So I'm going to show y'all the math on this one. So again, we like to look at these two numbers right here. 874 divided by 168. That gives you 5.2 yards per carry. So if you come over here and look at how many carries he's been getting per game, he's getting about, you could say 19 carries a game. He's got 19 carries in every game so far, and then 26, 25, 27, and 3 others. So we can estimate him to get probably 20 carries in this game. So his line should be around 104 and not, what is it, 86? 89.5. It shouldn't be, yeah, so, I mean, this is 15-yard discrepancy I have, which is pretty big deal, especially considering, like, if you look at USC's pass defense, they have a really good pass defense, so I expect Rutgers to be running the ball more than throwing. But yeah, their pass defense is fairly good. They're allowing 220 yards passing per game. And you got to remember they played some pretty good teams so far. Like LSU took up 320 of these yards by themselves. So Rutgers aren't going to be putting up 220 most likely. So I'm taking their running back over here at 89.5. So I like both running backs in that game. And then Ricky White for UNLV against Boise. If you take a look at Boise's pass defense, it's not good. And Ricky White is really good. Um, Boise is allowing over 200 yards per game to wide receivers. If you do 1375 divided by 104, they're allowing 13 yards per catch, right? So if we look at Ricky White, he's right here. He's seeing nearly at least 10 targets per game since Hodge Williams became quarterback, and he's catching about a lot. He's catching a good bit of them. So say he catches the ball for 13 yards 9 times. That's his line, 118. So this is another line that's about 18 yards off. And Ricky White, like I said, is one of the better wide receivers in the country. Oregon State has a really good pass defense, and he still dropped 88 on them. So Boise State here with a not so good pass defense, I think he should be able to soar over 100. I want to pull up the weather real quick. So the weather looks good in both games here for Rutgers USC and for UNLV, and both have really high point totals, which is good. UNLV is an underdog, so that's also good for the passing game for UNLV. And I think Boise State has a good rush defense too, so they should be looking to throw the ball. So that's kind of the background why I like all three of these guys tomorrow and why I was able to put so much money down on them. But yeah, I like these three guys a lot tomorrow. We have a couple other things going on tomorrow in premium, but not a whole lot. I mean, this is the main slip I have for tomorrow, honestly. At least as of right now. But tomorrow I'm just gonna be pumping out slips for the weekend, and then I'll probably do a Flex Friday in premium or something. But yeah, that's about it for that. I'm gonna make y'all a quick code just to get in for the weekend. Weekend passes are still available. If you want a weekend pass, they're $15 still. They're right here. I'll put the link to Winnable down below so you can get any of these packages. I'm gonna put up a special real quick. I don't think I have anything showing. Yeah, I'm gonna create a code real quick for y'all. Let's just use promo code. We'll use promo code Jefferson for Justin Jefferson since he came through for us. And we'll do 270 single use limited. We'll do first 5 spots. Actually, we'll do 3. We'll do 3 spots. I'll do 5. Screw it. All right. So if you want to get 70% off the monthly pass, you'll just use code Jefferson. Sorry. You'll come over here to the season pass or the monthly pass. Sorry. You'll just come over to the monthly pass, hit apply promo code, and just type in the code Jefferson, and you'll be able to get that 70% off for the first 5 people. And then the weekend pass is down below, right here. It comes Saturday, Sunday, Monday slips. So lock those in if you want. Yeah. I think that's all I wanted to cover. I can look at the NBA board right now. I know there's one player that I do like. Let me pause this real quick. All right, let's look over this NBA board real quick. If they have him up, I don't know if they do. Let me just type in his name. I like Brunson tomorrow. They don't even have him up though. I like Brunson and Karl Anthony Towns for the Knicks tomorrow. Um, that's probably the two guys I'm gonna look to go to in the NBA. But yeah, oh yeah, and if you want a deposit match on Better, just use the code BRYCE. They'll give you a deposit match up to $200. So if you put in 200, they'll give you 200, so you have 400 total to bet. But yeah, go ahead and put it on the slip right here. I like this slip a lot. Code BRYCE on Better. For the monthly pass, use code Jefferson, and then the weekend pass is down below if you want to do that instead. I'll have all that typed out in the description below and with the link. So that's all I got for you all today. I'll see you tomorrow.